Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the little voice at the end of the day that says, I'll try again tomorrow. And that's exactly what we've been doing ever since. Trying again tomorrow. Especially with this Time in Love garden. This is 3 years in the making.
Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. If you were to fly over our property today, you'll see that we live on a 4-acre island of green that's surrounded by a sea of brown tillable cropland. As a beekeeper, that could be a little bit challenging, especially in the early spring months when your bees are out looking for that first pollen of the year so they can start building stores. Now, as a small sustainable farm, we try to do our best to be as self-reliant as possible, and one thing we want to make sure that we're doing is that we're utilizing every square feet on our property to provide the necessary that we need to grow our farm and as well as our business. Today we're going to be working on a Time in Love garden. I know we have been talking about this for the last 3 years, and it hasn't really came to fruition like we wanted, but today we're going to be working on the middle portion of the Time in Love garden. We're going to be tilling up some space and as well as laying out the design work so we can start planting seeds. We already have our seed on hand. Now we just got to lay out the groundwork to start planting that seed. All right guys, I think I'm at a good stopping point for today. So let's just talk about what I did here. I've tilled, I'll say 2/3 of the area. I do have this little section over here that I left intentionally. The reason being is, as you can see, we have these branches hanging down, these really big branches hanging down. So I want to clear this area up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut all the branches down at a certain height. That way the tractor can be able to get through there. As you guys can see, right now we have a pine tree here that divides it, but we're gonna have a pathway that goes through this pine, between this pine tree, between this tree here and here. So there'll be a walking path right here. Now, I'm kind of on the fence of cutting this tree down. It is a beautiful tree, but I have a magnolia tree that I really would like to put there. I'm not 100% certain if I want to put that magnolia tree here or somewhere else. You guys let me know what your thoughts are. But I do want to clear these really low branches so I can be able to get in here with my tractor, because we do have some stumps. Let's see if I can find. We do have quite a few stumps in this area still from these mulberries. As you can see, there's one there. And as you walk through here, there's tons more little mulberry stumps all over the place. So I want to just clear them out. That way, when I'm coming through here with my with the tiller, I'm not ruining my tiller, but also I'm able to get as close to that tree line as possible. The thought process here is there's going to be a pathway that winds through the meadow, so you can walk through it, and then we're going to have a couple different entry points that are already kind of defined. As you can see, this is our orchard, and then there's our bee apiary, and then we're going to have a pathway that comes through here that meets up with the winding pathway, and then over here on the other side of the apiary, which will be the east side of the apiary, we can see we kind of have some tulips, some daffodils growing right now that we planted a long time ago. We'll drop a link for that video, but there's going to be a pathway that winds through here as well, that comes through here on this side, and then that building here is going to be gone, and then we're going to have a pond, a little small pond right here in this area. And so initially for the walkways, I was going to edge them out with some bed edger, and then come through with some pea gravel or something like that. But I went to one of the box stores today to get the edgers, and they have doubled in price. And I said, you know what, I think just putting some grass, planting some grass, some fescue grass would do just fine, and it'll be a natural pathway versus having to maintain rocks and making sure the rocks don't impede into the beds. So what I'm gonna do is I'll lay down some cardboard through that to form that pathway. We'll seed the meadow, and then we'll water, and then I'll come back through and plant the fescue grass for this walk pathway, and then as well as, of course, our pasture back here. And then we have a stretch of we have a throughway or walkway through here that I'm currently forming, that we're going to plant fescue and pasture mix all through here. And then back here we're going to have our tiny house sitting back here. So I better hurry up, because I do have some disgruntled employees that are a little upset at me, mainly the geese in Thailand. They're ready to eat. It's dinner time, so I'm going to end this video for right now. We'll come back again on another video. Hope you guys like the video. If so, hit the like button, share with all your friends, of course subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.